This conference will now be recorded.
In this video, we are going to see co-management using configuration management and Microsoft Intune. This is in my screen. Now you are seeing a virtual lab from the Microsoft official site. So all other prerequisite setting I have already configured. For example, signing in Acer AD portal and assign Intune licensing and some other settings I have already pre-configured. For this video, I am only going to test that it's the co-management within Intune and configuration management. We can set up correctly. Is it possible to set up correctly? So that's the reason we are going to see. That's the demo we are going to see today. I have already tried to set up the co-management using my own lab within my host machine. I have installed a VMware workstation and I have set up the Windows Server and other client machine, SQL Server, everything properly, and I have installed the System Center Configuration Management version 19.1902, and I tried to install, and I have installed the certificate, SSL certificate, and some other prerequisite. However, that when I try to log in to the Go management using my lab, for some reason it's failed. I try to fix it, but I can't fix it anyway. So this is the lab that Microsoft have already. The number of the lab is SC00116. You can find in the Microsoft virtual lab website. You will I can provide the link for in my video description. So here it's for 2 hours lab. You can practice anything for the 2 hours. So here I try to set up the co-management with the configuration manager together. So in order to manage the devices like Windows 10 devices or maybe some old system, right? So it's within my understanding that I understand that this will be going to work as a config manager and Intune working as we can manage the device with together with config manager. In the meantime, within the Intune cloud Intune portal. So that's the reason that Microsoft provide these services, introduce these services when they are update their System Center Configuration Manager program to 1902. So let's try to set up. So I have some other prerequisite. I already log into my Acer AD portal using my my domain ID, and I already have the license for the let's see the licensing. If I go to the Acer Active Directory and users, this is the account I'm logging now. I'm going to use now. So when you see the license, I have pre-configured the Acer Active Directory Premium P2 licensing and Enterprise Mobility Security E5 license and Intune license. So this is I have set up already. This configuration I have done previously. If you want more detail about how to assign this licensing and how to set up this licensing, I can create another video for this part only, but the main motive for this video recording to try to configure the config manager and the Go management within the Intune section, right? So here you can practice the lab. This is the virtual machines that Microsoft have in their virtual lab CM01. We are working on CM01. So this is the main machine that have installed the system center configuration management. Okay, so now let's start. So this is the information about these settings, what we are going to do now, or what we are going to practice within this lab. So this all the information listed here. So now we are going to see the other steps. For example, Microsoft is going to list the setup step by step for the other configuration. Okay, so here if you click exercise 0, what we are going to do with the CM01 machine. It's explaining every steps. So these steps I am going to skip now because I already have an SRAD the account setup. I have already have the account set up here. So I'm going to skip these steps, and then if I click next steps, this configuration also I have set up already. I have set up this when I tried my previous lab. So you can if I want to double check, I can click in the Intune. There are no Intune. Okay, let's see. I have to get an Intune first. Okay, it's here now. So it's basically it's asking to set up NDM user scope to all. So as an active directory, okay, sorry, it's not Intune. I have to go to the SRAD active directory and MDM mobility MDM and MAM Microsoft Intune. So MDM user scope I have already set up to all, and MAM user scope I have already done. Okay, so I can also skip these steps and then next. So here is the exciting part. Within the configuration manager console, we have to, if I go to the administrator and then cloud services, we have to go to the cloud services. Then you click on the co management and then right click co management, click configure co management. So here we have to log in to the Azure public cloud in order to set up, in order to go to the next step. So I try to sign in using my, okay, I have already saved the user ID, so it's no problem with that. Let's see, it's for the password. Okay, it's signing in Intune organizational account. Then I can click next. Okay, so in this okay, in this section I have to click all. So here the warning message saying that all the pre-request requests are installed. I have to make sure that. So I have to click all and then next. So basically, these are the compliance policies: device configuration, endpoint protection, resource access policies. These settings are managed by config manager. Basically, it's I don't see any screen on this. Let's see if I enrollment Intune automatic enrollment. If I select payload, I have to. Okay, no problem. We can leave it as it. Okay, next. It says it's success. I can close now. So let's go to the next setup. So here is asking to go to the as an Active Directory and then all services, cloud services. I have to go to the cloud services. Let's try. Okay, cloud services classic. And then I have to add a DNS name. Okay, because I don't have a account to set up for cloud services. My subscription is not not any not privileged enough to set up this account. Let's try to set up start if I is it possible to start free. Okay, here I'm going to maybe I have to enter some information to try for the free account. So I'm going to stop the video for a while if everything's set up correctly, and then I will continue again.
This conference will now be recorded.
I have configured my SRAD subscription as pay-as-you-go subscription. So now I can able to install the DNS name in order to set up the Intune Co Management use within the config manager. So I have to enter the DNS name. Okay, I can enter the cloud service DNS name. Green check is applied. DNS validated X clicks OK. Unsafe edits. Okay, I just want to see the it's validate. So I have to discard next. So they are saying I have to only validate the setting, and then I have to enter the name here. Write down the name of I am going to copy the name of CNF and then cloudapp.net. Try next. So to enroll, so in order to set up this all the configuration when it's come to the cloud services, we need to set up the certification issue a certificate to the site system. So we have to set up the site issue the certification to the site system, right? So we have to switch to CONMP01 machine and paste the password, type the text of password, and then log in. Right click start menu and run mmcexe console 1 file at remove snap in and Windows click certificate. Let me take up a bit, and then we have to click add certifications. Click certificates and then add computer account. Select computer account and next and okay, finish. Okay, now you see the certificates here. So in the console, click expand local computer and then click personal. Personal and certificates. Personal object type window, right click certificates and all task, click request new certificate. Before you begin page, click next and click certificate enrollment policy. So click next. Let's wait for the configuration. Now in the enrollment request certificates page, scroll down to config mgr web server certificate. Config mgr web server certificate. Okay, click this and certificate properties. Subject name I can leave as blank. Click here to configure setting. Certificate properties window using the following in subject name. Where is subject name in general? Friendly name, subject name, leave blank. Alternative name, type DNS. And where is alternative name value? I have to type DNS. Okay, value and the value, where is subject name? I think full DN. Using the following subject name, I can, okay, leave blank. Value DNS. Okay, I have to choose DNS. The value here, I have to paste this. Okay, now add. On the request certificate page, verify that config mgr web server certificate is selected. Click OK. Request certificate page. Then this is the page. Config mgr web server certificate. Config mgr web selected. OK. Enroll. Click enroll. And certificate local and finish. Click X close to the certificate local computer. Where is X to close? Okay, click X to close certificates in local computer. Okay. I don't know why they are asking these steps. Let's see. Let's go to the next step. In the search window, I have to type administrative tools. Select Internet Information Services, IIS. I have to open IIS. And then click expand CONMP. Okay. I have expanded and site default sites default sites, and then binding. Go to the binding screenshot. Is it possible to see the screenshot? Okay, it's not working anyway. I have to go to the binding. Site binding site. Here I have to go to edit site and binding. Click HTTP and remove. Yes. And HTTPS, select HTTPS, edit, and edit site, edit, and then click edit site binding. Edit on the edit site binding window on the SSL. Select SSL certificate drop down, then OK. I don't see a UUID. Edit site binding SSL certificate. It says QUID and then click OK. Click the QUID. OK. OK. Now, and then close. Manage websites. On the right side section under manage website. There is manage website. Okay, here I have to restart. Okay, so this steps is run. Now I can again I have to go to the CM01 machine, enter the password, run mmc.exe here again. Add remove snapshot, add remove snap in, and select certificates, add computer account, expand that trusted root certification, root certification authorities. Okay, and then click certificates. Right click on those certificates. Right click Contoso con DZ01ZA. Select all task. This is the certificate, and then click all task. And then export. In the certificate export wizard, click next. Okay. File to export. On the file to export, in the file name, type T. Right click the start menu and click run. So in order to go to, we have to ZM01 machine. And certificate console, In the certificate console, click to expand. Personal certificates, and then start menu, run. Contessa.com. Again, I have to export following the previous steps. Certificate export visa. Next. Yes. Export the private key. Yes. And then next, export file format. Next. Password. Copy the password. File export page. File. Total 2 certificates on the root. Okay. Next. Configuration console. Administrator workspace. Click cloud services, SS services. SS services. SS services. We have to configure SS services. Name. Clicks next. So this is the interesting part. Basically, we are going to create a web app within the Intune portal. So here we are going to mention the web app name, server app. Click application name is create server application, and application name homepage URL. Okay, application name is this is the application name. Homepage URL, it's going to be my homepage URL. It's written here. I can copy this. Anyway, I don't have HTTPS assigned. However, okay, I'm leave it as it. Let's try app ID URL. This going to be the same address. I'm going to enter. Let's try signing in. signed successfully. Click OK. OK and select OK. Then native client app. Let's try to create a client app. Application name. It's I am going to enter the same name mentioned there, and reply URL. What's the reply URL? There are no window to see the reply URL. However, now create client application. Okay, on the taskbar, click Internet Explorer and open. Okay, it's Active Directory. We have to go to the Active Directory. Manage app registration. App registration. We have to go to the all services and then click app registration. Search by app registration. Click view all applications. Okay. Click server application. Click setting. Where is setting? This is the new updated version of the application registration window. So I have to go to the old one in order to give the permissions. However, setting plate, click record permission. In this window, it seems like I am not able to give the permissions. That's I have already tried. However, API permissions. I tried with API permissions. Add permissions. Okay. Let's try to see with the client app. It's already there is a permissions setting within that. Let's see. In the administrate client admin, we have to go to the Active Directory as services. Click to administrative workspace, click as services, and then run full discovery now. Okay. Go to the E drive and Program files, Microsoft Configuration Manager, logs SMS as a read discovery agent. Okay, now Cloud Management Gateway, and then create Cloud Management Gateway. Yes, public cloud. I have to enter the username here again. Next. Okay, this is the important part. Specific additional details for these cloud services. So I have to browse certificates file and then pick this certification. Password, I have to paste the password. Okay. Okay, ignore the and sorry, I have to paste this only. Okay, then drop down menu. Leave it as it and then use exciting. Region drop down menu as a region for the CMG and create new resource group. Create new resource group. VM instance. I have to select certificates, add, choose the contour root CA. Okay. There is an error because there are some information. It says that the service CName should be valid unique FQDN, not already used as an exacting site system, and must match DNS name in the service certificates. Okay. Why it's not matching? Maybe I have used the other service name. Let's see the certificate to fix. For example, the C drive, I can find the certificate here and try to open. How to see the information? I don't know. Okay, guys, let's fix this and I will continue the recording. I am going to stop the recording now. I will continue later.